So here we go. Ripley, the new 8-part series they have on Netflix. Now I think Showtime originally either made it or turned it down. I don't know. Showtime had something to do with it, but it's on Netflix now. I mean, you could watch it, sure, if you like to see beautiful Italian villas, beautiful Italy scenery. Go ahead, watch it. But, it's a big but. Normally, I don't do bad reviews. I don't waste my time on bad reviews. But this snowflake piece of filth of digital film literally insulted Patricia Highsmith's, Tom Ripley's invention, that character. You see, Tom Ripley is, of course, a psychopath, murderer. But the beauty of his character was he was likable. And barely by a thread, he always got away. But Patricia Highsmith, the writer of the book, she made you root for him somehow. It was an amazing character, an amazing story. How could these snowflakes today mess up such a story? Well, they did. Why don't we first talk about some of the previous Tom Ripleys? And it's hard to believe that Matt Damon played it like almost 25 years ago. Matt Damon in 1999 was a likable Tom Ripley. You could root for Matt Damon. John Malkovich is a likable actor who played Tom Ripley in 2002. Dennis Hopper, of course. The great Dennis Hopper, of course, likable in 1977 as Tom Ripley. We once had real men as actors. Where in the hell did they go? And I'll just throw this in here. You know what they've been doing for the last year, don't you? Yeah, the Hillary Clinton snowflake types. They have been lobbying Hollywood for a gender-neutral James Bond. Please, Jesus Christ, won't they get a life? And so it goes. Somehow the Hollywood freaks got their claws into this guy, Steven Zalian. I mean, he failed on this one. I mean, he's responsible for the show Ripley on Netflix. I mean, when you're the head guy, when you succeed, you take the credit, and when you fail, you have to take responsibility. Steven Zalian failed on this one miserably. It was like he wanted to make an 8-part show for a RuPaul Friday night drag party. It was just sick. What is Hollywood lacking today? It's simple. They're lacking that classical, handsome, strong, tough, raw, but likable actor. The men like Sean Connery and Steve McQueen. Grab that bimbo by the hair and make her like it. We don't have these tough guys anymore. What do we have today? We have guys like Andrew Scott, and quite frankly, Andrew Scott is not likable. He's not likable in his role. He is a disturbing, cold-hearted monster. And I don't think that's what the original writer wanted Tom Ripley to be. He was a monster, but he was a likable monster. And like I said, Andrew Scott is not likable. You will not root for him. And Dakota Fanning, I mean, she's not likable either in this role. As Marge Sherwood, I didn't like her. Maybe it's the script. Maybe it was just the role they gave her. But she's just not likable. She was not the right typecast. And Johnny Flynn was too rough looking, and he was just not the right part for Dickie Greenleaf. And what the hell was this? I still don't know. I tried to Google it, but I couldn't find out what it is, and so I gave up. The only likable figures in this entire 8-episode piece, there were two. This guy here, Maurizio Lombardi, he plays the police inspector. And then they have this Sicilian hotel desk clerk I liked his part too. He was a likable fella.